the dialogue. Yet not to say ya Ghana and who any about Bedjane, a better to adjourn ya shakwan be fast wa on. And tis a what joining and pay ya, you are welcome to the dialogue. Na yada was so what joining and ne pay. As usual, over to me, I join the feed, Ewo, Net2 TV GH, Ewo YouTube, Net2 TV GH, Ewo YouTube. Now, all the comments and our suggestions, BBBA will feel say, Ebeboa or my gun and can't call in Chichiano. Over to me, Eddie, go on, maybe Pem, Ebekin Kanina, Eddie Amount. Na, Enchekra, na, ye the newspapers haba and ne anopeno. As usual, na ye the moon seminal ama wana fe ye ne a guest atnase na ye dialogue ne a share ekwan befaswa o man Ghana ebenya nkankro eni mpuntu e nyina ye nim say this week no I very eventful week. Esan say US Vice President Kamala Harris eba omeyi emu sembebre na piepie afi ukomra shebedwa mu soso e hon ma ye hye papa eso wani so ka kire aban e de amendment bills bi akọ ya wo hwe ani mu se mrahebedwafo no ebeji atomo mu gitomo a ebeboa ama yenya revenue ya eno no na ebeye basis a IMF ni begina so na omode ama bailout no eno soso eho asema kwakosisen Parliament wa na no Ministerial nominees ya ekoso na ewoso mkokoto aba ekowi ase edom kuma ama no minority fo ni bi ato aba no de ama aswafo no NDC fo no emunu ya wagikumo omuti kwa pai ewo ho omunti ase ni enti akwakoba ne sa no so yebedi hu nkomo this week in sana mekan no ensemo sisi. Yes, US Vice President by a question light to be with Jubilee House, and also one sem, hey, I will crum her. And also, you bedi home come cause a trend, papa, ya, and yasem getwa. Fortunately, Menya Ora, Isaac Clotty, Ewaha, or don't know. Vice President of the United States, Kamala Harris, or Bayano, or Covano, extensively. Now, no press conference, national and all that. Inti, or no bet to me a boy and come inside and come the course. So now, you who said the AC airco. Midin the Abnanya Kumpekuma. I'm sitting in for your regular host, or one here to boss Yakum. Memo BM Sam's or one anyway. Memo BM Sam.
Okay, I'm gonna in England.
But catch us, I'm going to be able to say,
that's my first inquiry.
Yes, more YouTube, more be able to say,
okay.
Cynthia, you are welcome.
Thank you very much, and a very good morning to everyone, all our listeners. And today the positions have swapped.
And one was say, oh, dream one
time changes,
and yet it's up and swap with and what can you be on one
gender equality?
Oh, dear.
Take us more.
Oh,
the female viewers of Net2 TV and Kencity Media will be happy. Send Kamala Harris and your boy Kamala Harris there and it dovetails into the
yes. I want you to walk us through. Like in the visit in Ankasano, what is the significance of it? Looking at economy, to say she met with women entrepreneurs, she met with students, he met with the youth, and all that. What is the significance of that visit in the first place before we come to the other issues?
Well, according to the White House or the US Vice President's office, Kamala Harris's office. I should be careful between Kamala and Kamara. Any Harris, ni Harris. Yes, the office of the US Vice President post-checked that the visit was to deepen ties with Ghana. I mean, dating back to 1957 when we first won our independence. We recall that former U.S. President Richard Nixon, in fact, he was the vice president at the time. He was in Ghana to observe, on behalf of the people of America, the independence ceremony. So, yeah, the history between the two countries dates back till then. So the office of Kamala Harris says the visit was to deepen, you know, political, economic, and social ties with Ghana. And what does that mean? Usually, it's there are three, for me, I saw three areas of interest: political, social, and of course, economic.
Okay.
And the political, she, as usual, like everybody else, they praise Ghana for how far we've come in our democratic journey.
Yeah.
Of course, under the Fourth Republic, we've been one of the most exemplary countries. Even currently, the constitution of the parliament, as against the presidency, the executive, and the judiciary, they speak volumes about the country's democratic journey. So, yeah, initially they had to commend the country for coming this far, and I don't know whether the commendation, it comes with some checks. But it wasn't later, it wasn't too far when she pledged about $100 million.
For 4 countries.
Yes, for 4 countries in West Africa to tackle the emerging, correct, jihadist moves. Recently, quite recently, about a few days ago in Burkina Faso, about 14 soldiers were killed. So and just yesterday, there were news reports that the Gulf of Guinea, some pirates had climbed aboard an oil tanker. We don't know where the oil tanker was headed. It's not easy. So, of course, these incidents of terrorism are quite rife. So the U.S., put a step forward to help Ghana combat those things because of our democratic credentials. And then socially, they came to talk about human rights, equality, and we know that
human rights brought about the gay issues.
I was coming to say that human rights lit up the Jubilee House, where people are supposedly attaching meanings to the colors. Of course, those.
What is the significance of that light? Is it to the honor of the U.S. Vice President visiting?
There's nothing more than that. Can you now swear? It was, the Jubilee House is kind of, the design is almost in 2 parts. So one part was reflecting the lights of Ghana, the red, gold, green. And the other part was reflecting the U.S. colors. But
there was purple.
Well, to some people, if you combine blue, white, red, gold, green, you manage to find purple somewhere. So I don't know whether it's...
So it was a color something.
Either that or just plain...
But that issue has been around on social media since Monday that the lights was on. And people are reading meanings into it, that the woman came so that Ghanaians will accept LGBTQ and those things. I don't know the correlation between that light and the LGBT issues, but as usual, Ghana for the...
I'm sure, even before, there was a press conference. And at that press conference, a couple of U.S. journalists sought to find out the far-reaching journey Ghana has made on human rights. So arose. In fact, questions were asked on the proposed bill, the private members' bill that was sent to Parliament. And the president's response was, as a democratic country, he will await his turn to deal with the matter. Currently, the matter is before Parliament and is going through the steps. The legal advocate or the lawyer that we know that the president is, I'm sure he knows his stand. But as a president, he'll be too quick to jump the gun ahead of Parliament. So, of course, he has to wait for the processes to take place. But I quite remember earlier on, somewhere, I can't really recall the location, but the president stated emphatically that he will always represent the views of Ghana, which is abhorrent to such negative cultural practices. So as far as we are concerned, I don't think the president has changed his view. But
people are saying that was an international platform. The U.S. Vice President is here, and you need to tell it to her face that, like what Atamils did, that is what people were expecting the president to do, which he failed to do. And that is why people who are doing propaganda around the lights and the visits and those things keep saying that Ghana, we don't even know our stance. But we all know that as for lesbianism and gayism, Ghana, it is a no-no.
Yeah.
But people were expecting that
the president should be forthright.
Yes.
And stamp yes. But he can't speak for Parliament. What if he's?
But what people are missing is that what the question was how far Ghana has gone, and the journalist even said Ghana has passed the law, which president sought to clarify that no.
It's currently at the Parliamentary.
Exactly. So what else were they expecting the president? But you know. But
like you're saying, people will always connote, you know, opinions and angles, different angles to the story. But what I thought was, in my opinion, it was a very slippery ground to thread. So the president. I know he has his views, but he has to be careful. You know, you might go and say something, Ghanaians or the opposition may chant, yeah, he said it, but there may be far-reaching implications. Yeah. So the better you deal with it tactfully, and then at the right time, then you make the pronouncement on behalf of the country. He may have his personal views, but people may think it's an international platform, but it could be the wrong platform as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I mean, that was to do with the press conference and the issue of the LGBTQ. But I thought a key part of the Vice President Kamala Harris's trip was her visit to Cape Coast.
Cape Coast Castle,
yes, of course, where apart from meeting the traditional authorities, the Ogwahine, Nana Kwesi Atade, yes, of course. She also went to the Cape Coast Castle, where, I don't know, have you been there?
Yeah, long time.
Yeah, how did you feel when you went there?
I feel they didn't treat our forefathers well. Yeah.
Especially
when I go there, yeah. When I go there, I get sad.
Yeah. So you as a Ghanaian, we take so many things for granted. We pass by the Cape Coast Castle every day, even Christianborg Castle, all the castles. But the story that actually emanates from those walls are far-reaching that we take for granted. So for the U.S. Vice President to come, go through the rituals of the historical facts that was laid to her, she couldn't help but break down and sob. You could hear in her speech, she delivered a speech at the end of the visit, and her voice was cracking. You know, when you hear like a sad news, you're trying to suppress it whilst you're talking. I mean, that was the mood that she was in. So you could see the Cape Coast Castle history wore down on her. She felt the reality of the issue, of the cultural disparity that took place then. Back in the day, I mean, maybe back in America, they may have heard of, the slave trade and the issues that came out of the slave trade. But to be at the location, at the slave market or at the slave hostel or whatever you call it, it's not a small undertaking. Personally, I've been there with. When we used to do people and places and beautiful Ghana, we go with people and you see the demeanor, they break down, as soon as they start the story, the guide start the enaction of the story, some cannot continue, some has to say this, whatever happened should never happen again.
Sure. But now it has moved from that slavery to another one. That is another topic for another day.
Which of the slaveries?
They said now it's mental slavery. That's what they say.
Yes, it's true. But it's true. But, I mean, bringing what happened in the past to contemporary times. I heard our nurses, health workers are leaving in droves.
Exactly.
So what we are seeking to stop now, people are willingly
Exactly.
But I say you cannot stop them for the economic.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Greener pastures.
Thank you. Green pastures.
Okay. I was for the dialogue to media na when you go to our ocean. Newspapers na and then pay newspapers are who do I want me more and then some our media bano. Na yede and also so one some ede amamonti. Let's move straight into the newspapers. Yeah. What do you have?
Well, browsing through some of the papers, something on page 29 of the Daily Graphic caught my interest. So graphic, page 29 says, slain soldier, it's revisiting the Ashaiman incident, the murder of the soldier. Slain soldier at Ashaiman. Police forward docket on 2 suspects to Attorney General. Okay. So maybe for the benefit of some of our viewers, let me take a few paragraphs of the story. Benjamin Glover reports from Ashaiman that the police have forwarded the dockets on 2 suspects arrested in connection with the killing of a 21-year-old soldier, Private Imoro Sheriff at Ashaiman in the Greater Accra region. To the Attorney General's office for advice. Samuel Tete, who's 20 years and is unemployed, and Abubakar Sadiq, also 20, popularly called Bedman Nadu, a scrap dealer, have been charged with conspiracy to commit murder. This follows investigations by the police, who have since charged the 2 out of 6 persons arrested over the murder of the soldier. So, I mean, for those interested in how far the issue has gone,
very important.
Yes, we've just been informed that 2 suspects, the docket on the 2 have been forwarded to the
in fact, they are the main people.
Okay.
The other
but
guys,
for conspiracy to commit murder, it's not the actual murder. So I'm interested in who actually committed the murder.
That is for the 2. But the Tete guy is the one who committed the murder.
According to
the police, he confessed.
But it can only be confirmed by the court.
Anyway, the police statement that they brought, they said that the guys confirmed that he actually pulled the knife.
Okay, yes. Okay. So viewers, you can grab a copy of the Daily Graphic and browse some of the stories, including this one, the Ashaiman murder, and others in the Daily Graphic. Do you have any others?
Yeah, let me go to the Ghanaian Times.
Right.
Ghanaian Times, fighting crime and transformation agenda. Police introduced 24-hour system. District station commands to run 3 shifts nationwide. US VIP announces $1 billion fund for Africa. Ghana on course to establishing integrated aluminium industry, Lance Minister. NDC conducts balloting for presidential aspirants. Mahama picks #1, while Dufo picks #3. It's going to be interesting. Okay, so let me go to page 13. Page 13, no, or the Abase IGP Dr. George Akufo-Addo was say police for Baba running 3 shifts because 24-hour shift, it wasn't helping them. So what they are coming to do, they say police across Ghana, no, omo eko anopa, omo mbeko anopa ne pon ewia for be pon nwumre, so that people will come for night. No ebetumi aboa ama policing ebeye more effective. Enti Dr. George Akufo-Addo say 24-hour shift no na ama night no especially na enye effective papa ebi wo ho no enwumre bia person unya police for de omodi dwuma bia na oma brebre ni ade. So now they are going to run 3 shifts so that policing can be effective. On Ghanaian Times na ebo sankomo yi US Vice President Kamala Harris obaye no one women entrepreneurs Asia na odi atwodwase say omo ehwe 3 key areas areas in information communication technology, finance and healthcare sectors. Inti ema women omo entrepreneurs e was sectors omo ebetumi aboa omo na omo expand omo businesses na omo and na say na yedi kan aka no she paid a historic visit to the Cape Coast Castle. Inti eno so ho asem Ghanaian Times obokrata no e de aba anopen. when you go to page 14, it says NDC conducts balloting for presidential aspirants. Mahama picks number 1, while the 4 picks number 3. Yen say nyame yadoma May 13 and NDC amanyoko no ebeko omo presidential primaries no. Na oma ye vetting ewie do Agona na ye vetting committee chairperson oma ye vetting ewie ama sesi ameka say no omo aye balloting enra balloting no say the 4th person who is Enesku Kobiane he has dropped. He has dropped.
Is that confirmed?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yesterday I watched him on TV saying that he has pulled all his support for JM.
So why did he?
I don't even know. He came to waste our time.
And then paid money, or he wanted to continue?
No. When you are coming to file, that is when you pay the money.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you are going to take the nominations, you don't pay.
But I thought yesterday was filing. That's why they were.
No, they filed already. The guy, I think he filed though, but because if he didn't file, he couldn't go for the vetting.
Thank you.
Yeah, so he filed, but he said he has dropped.
Okay.
He dropped out. So I can't nipa miensa. So President Kane, former President Mahama, Dr. Kwabena Dofo, and then Kojo Bonsu, former Chief Executive for Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly. So John Mahama is number 1. Kojo Bonsu number 2, and then Dr. Dufo number 3.
Interesting times ahead.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
We are waiting for
but
that.
the outcome is obvious.
Oh, very obvious. These things that they are doing, they are all mere formalities, really. Yeah. We all know that the NDC has nobody to bring other than John Mahama. We know. Yeah, we know.
Right.
Yeah.
On page 6 of the Daily Guide, the Nima-based newspaper, a story by Kofi Akufo-addo says, suicide attempt, not crime.
Yeah.
Parliament.
Yeah.
So how do you say that in chief for those who want to kill themselves?
Yeah.
And I'm saying so. Anyway, I guess
the law was that when somebody attempts to commit suicide and the person doesn't succeed, we put the person before court. That was the law. Now they've taken.
Punishable.
Yes, it is punishable by law. But now they've taken that thing out. And they are saying that anybody who attempts suicide has a mental problem. The person has to get psychological help rather than putting the people before court. So that is the law.
Yeah, that's the right way to go.
Yeah.
And this has been on the book since 1960. And I'm sure there are so many other laws since 1960.
Yeah, that we need to take a look at.
That needs to go away. Straight without a doubt. And the army is in the news again. This time with the police.
With the police, yeah.
Is it that they are bored? They need some Ashaiman people to discipline. A Daily Guide report states that armed police officers and soldiers clashed at the Central Business District in Accra Central as traders ran for their lives. Reports indicated that the incident occurred on Monday when a police officer was allegedly assaulted by some military officers. The military officers were said to have given the police officer who was riding a motorbike some slaps for traffic infraction. Hey, these are soldiers and slaps, I swear. Anyway, so these are some of the stories in the Daily Guide, and this is from page 6. You can get a copy, grab a copy of the Daily Guide, and see what it says in the story. The front page of the Chronicle has an interesting story. Says police grill 4 Ashanti NDC executives for wearing military camouflage during Mahama's campaign tour. Is it against the regulations for civilians to be wearing military uniforms?
Yeah.
If it is, why provoke the security agencies by wearing
I don't understand
things?
People who wear those things. I don't know. And you can't get anything to wear than to wear military camouflage. I don't know. Yeah,
but I don't know. Maybe we want to hear from the military. And
when they give you slaps right now, you will come and complain
that they are doing things out of hand. But anti-regional executives of the opposition National Democratic Congress for allegedly wearing military camouflage during recent internal campaign tour of the party by former President John Mahama. Okay, but if it is against the rules, and the former president was at the top, but I'm sure he must have seen these people wearing the uniforms. And he didn't bother to tell them to change the uniforms or whatever. Anyway, that's for page 3 of the newspaper. Page 5 says NPP Bono Regional Organizer supports TESCOM with 32,700 cedis. The business page of the Chronicle says Ghana can generate $1 trillion. You heard me. I didn't make a mistake. Or it's not CD or it's not million or billion. $1 trillion from bauxite. So who's saying this? The Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, Samuel Abu-Jinapor, says government's quest to build an integrated aluminium industry in Ghana is on course and progressing steadily. He said this is in line with the Integrated Aluminium Development Corporation Act 2018, Act 976, which establishes the Ghana Integrated Aluminium Development Corporation, GIADEC, to promote and develop an integrated aluminium industry in the country. I'm looking for the bit he said we can generate that huge amount of money. Well, it's somewhere in the story, tagged in the story. So if it interests you as well, grab a copy of the Chronicle, today's version, today's copy, and turn to page 7. The story is there. Okay. Is there anything in the Statesman before I leave? Yeah.
Daily Statesman. Digitization is the way to go. U.S. Vice President lauds Ghana's efforts. Integrated aluminium industry on course. NIA completes printing of Ghana cards in backlog. Sam George, it's difficult to win back our supporters. Sam George, he is bitter about NDC for now.
I imagine. I wonder when some
NPP MPs voted for Abambabi.
Oh, apart from that, even Ghanaians. Parliament used to be MPP favored.
Yeah.
Until 136 or 7 other NDC members got elected.
Yeah.
But they didn't see anything wrong when Ghanaians were voting for them then.
And that one, they don't have any
have a problem. But when NDC MPs see the reason and logic in moving the country forward and pitch camp with the NPP to vote for something tenable and good, some are mourning as if the country has, collapsed and come to an end. I wonder for these Social Democrat friends.
Sorry, I'm the statement. The National Identification Authority has completed printing the backlog of some 541,529 cards in its database, accumulated since July 2022. The backlog arose from shortage of blank cards due to financial challenges. The NIA days ago commenced the expedited printing of the backlog of the cards, which lasted for 11 days, with yesterday being the end. A statement released by NIA's head of Corporate Affairs Directorate, Abdul Ganiyu, said the authority had fulfilled its promise. It noted that it is in pursuant to the promise it made to members of Parliament on February 28, 2023, to print the said cards in 11 days upon receipt of a supply of blank cards. All Ghanaians who have registered for their cards since July 2022 but are yet to receive them are assured that effective Wednesday, April 5, 2023, they can visit the district or regional offices where they registered for their printed cards to be issued to them. The statement announced. So near a woman in for from July 2022, no, wakwa register Ghana card. That's a one card. Na nyamiadum. They say wama printing na edi aba. From Wednesday, April 5, no, ubetumi call Morrison and our district office biya ebenwono. Then you go for your card. That is the good news coming from NIA. Mobekaya 28th February, no mo call Parliament and no mo catch parliamentarians. They say de na aka ye sesika aban de beba no mbenya blank cards no no ma print ye information no so sesi ade aba enkrofo bi kan say says backlog we nyina o ma print dia then why don't they post them to the people? The fact of the matter is a Ghana card cannot be posted to you because when you are going for the card they take your biometrics again. Until no yen to me post to family. I just say okay na wakwakoche. Ye fa o fingerprint na ye fa wanim no na say ye wa na wo system ni so a ye do card amount. Until no more than
explanation. Well done for clarifying that point.
Most people say that a lot, but they can't do it like that.
Right. Okay, so if you allow me, I'll go back to the graphic again for my final review.
No problem.
For the morning. You know, a lot of people were asking questions about the Keta port, why have a CEO and management for the non-existent port and all others. But here's an update on the Keta port, and it's on page 13 of the daily graphic. Government selects Keta port investor by December. So the government is seeking to select a private sector player for the development and operation of the Keta port by the end of this year. Currently, this will sound good to the ears of my Volta region friends and family. Currently, 6 firms have been shortlisted to submit requests for proposals for the project. The Minister of Transport, Ashaiman, made this known in Accra at a press briefing yesterday. So, yeah, you can also grab a copy of the graphic and check on page 13 for the full conundrum of this story. But it gladdens my heart that some things are happening concerning the Keta port, because opposition elements were claiming it's a waste of money, they are paying staff and management for no work done.
Exactly.
But apparently our government explained that work is going on behind the scenes. The structure may not be there, but work is going on behind the scenes. And they gave the example of the Tema Harbour and the airport and all that, that even though you see the structure, it takes quite a while, sometimes months, for initial work to be done before the structure appears. So this is where I wrap up my concern for the morning.
Let me do the New Crusading Guide so that you can leave. A New Crusading Guide, and I'm a day to us. Digitization is the way to go. Kamala Harris echoes Baumia's position on economy. Sanction NDC MPs for taking pictures of their vote. AFAC and Eka say that is the only story that I will take from the New Crusading Guide. Pro-NPP group, Alliance for Foot Soldiers Advocacy, AFA, have petitioned the Speaker of Parliament to initiate disciplinary actions against some MPs who took pictures and videos of their ballots during a recent voting process. Describing itself as a public interest group, AFA, in the petition dated March 27, 2023, noted that the actions of some 3 named MPs during the approval of 6 persons nominated by President akufo-addo for ministerial appointment was in clear violation of the Constitution and the standing orders of Parliament. Well, we see how that goes. Cynthia, thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. And as I take the leave, please stay tuned as I see a Kamala Harris from Agona West Constituency somewhere in the studio. So see you until another time. Catch you later.
All right, thank you. I was for Senior Isaac Clotty and you know Edin Comona no pe on ebe boa ye ma ye de newspapers are abefie hanom no e ma mo said the wedi kan aka no ye ne Honorable Cynthia Morrison ya wo ye MP Agona West and na ebetwetwe nkomo ene anope na newspaper review segment no e Lead International School and na efa ho ka Lead International School ho and e wo se wo training wo ba no esan se omo wo unique way omo de training nkwala no ema nkwala no beye mpanimfo papa daache obesa oba ne beye good leader daache Lead International School ho ena wasa wodu omo eko na omo ewo canteen papa bi wo ho ya aduane de oni problem omo sanso oba society nkwala no be kode omo abafie sanso no omo wo modern laboratory ne ICT lab ya nkwada no ede besua de enema hodo bebre professional teachers ya Lead International School ede abegu no eseweni enso kachre enti sesi ameka say no admission is in progress enti obetumi akọ aman from Pokwase amasaman kwan no eso aman from Pokwase amasaman road anase obefre Lead International School was 0503 109 326 0503 109 326 and now say ubetumi afre 055 0544 233 222 0544 233 222 Lead International School and raising leaders for today and tomorrow. Omo ena esoya sinimu ayede newspaper review segment no ebrewo ewo the dialogue jumedie eso. Mimi din de abena nyako kwekuma. Honorable Cynthia Morrison atena se yene no ento ankomo no so mommy.
Yes my dear.
Omi why feel? Oh. Me ba chona want to say
nyame adom
ye de nyame ase. Ye share yen so acha kakra. People don't know you are my mom. Come on. But I know you be can later. Na constituency to say.
Oh nyame adom bibia ye boko.
Okay. Enkofo bebre enim se omo MPs adwuma ewo omo so parliament no kra nye easy but still demands ewo constituencies no enye easy. Oya den na combine sa niam we nyina.
Medasi anepe mami chia henetiefo na henahwefo nyina. Demands nezi odoso but before you boko parliament na yinyim the demands were ho but I expected it or this much but at least we had an idea the demands were ho inti your plan ni last week was a very hectic time. Friday krana mo program but that was the very day
mo kwato aba
inti me reschedule my program into Sunday.
Wow.
And Saturday I had to bury my auntie. It was very difficult. But Sunday, me koye manjoy me and Friday. Inti say calculating and arranging, especially ehena ye down hand or ye easy. But me can the ma minu anumna wo up north no soon or ye very easy them because or there corner sunny bar. Sometimes Mondays you sit. Inti say be sit Monday. Equal Sunday now, not sure or Monday first flight. It's 2 minutes back. But still, we all manage. Menkade emenkuti ehengina because put more advantages in be brave.
So the Agona was the hair.
Hey, now so do castle on your hair. Oh yeah. Do nya castle bo. Do wager. You know, on your easy, but you manage. So one hour wait, you know, crowd ya hena you has we can't complain. Sure.
Parliament, as you indicated, no. Last week, baby, naka kreni hodoma very busy. Very hot and so looking at bills a woman somewhere was some pass and sana mako recess any ministerial nominees here a course walk us through best 2 weeks in the Nema Hodwa about parliament and how busy you people have been.
Almost every time Yabosora in the parliament are very busy.
Yeah.
Last weekend, no a day. Nominees are President Abonzin or vetting.
Yeah.
Or they will approve one work of vetting NDC for stated they won't approve. Na normally is work of vetting, na se waji tumwa on waba on tuaba. On a 9 that waba speaker be announced today, Osimesi, they've gone through their vetting, we've all approved, and so we are Joanna tum.
Yeah.
Then they go no man opinion, so why the needful. But they use it. Oye win was it or rejecting nominees nina and yet they be a crumple word and out more rejecting nina. Home position ye the government and ministers and too many ministers in team. But the argument is okay. Say man penny kade was or does in tea. A Greek was a Greek now fisheries won't merge. Staff now were Greek Ministry of Agric way one day. Second staff in Ministry of Agric staff in the Ministry of Fisheries staff in Boma are the same number.
Yeah.
The only thing that changes is the minister. What's the minister in the car? Minister car will see what I do. When see them car was my chief director. Chief director on the car and tonight over lower to Nimpa, Ebia only that category to come. Yeah. It still does not even make men come and put them use on your Hey, word now so enjoy them go. And who needs to yes.
Ebinum Kranso Swaka say, Sir, Nema Omuka say ministers Dawson. Have you looked at the cost? NPP for more dear money double salary. This will be a MP, not a minister.
Or minister, MP salary. Manje minister salary. Obi anko check.
Exactly.
MP salary ana was my hand. Na minister salary I work can. Means since we too be some man yanko for ministers the was kebi awards my hona. Yenny man because minister na minister salary or yet enshrined the dado. But ye ba late in inti. Ebi or then she has a letter be called to add up or something, but none of us in or one mean shed and tassy. So yeah, there it be a new ministries a president creating or collapsing in a
7 of them.
Or collapsing the second term. And son or son support regional ministers, one for deputies and come coming to look at it. What downsizing a ministers it be a back there deputies na baby draw so na baby but what more only you know ya za wo ye dada until or one is me ndo a political point na yan opponents opeda was score but what's about parliament like I'm walking you through what's about parliament what's way into idea to about Thursday na enjoy the hen na yet to about Thursday got the whole day back and forth but parliament your whips they were leadership. Into whips and leadership, and sometimes they know what we do not know. And sometimes we also hear things that we can also signal them the A, Marty A, B, C, into yen day. Into that is how the whole thing goes. At the end of the day, and so some of us were so upset. Like I'm saying, Friday, I'm scared of more program, a very good program. Into the Thursday, into Obia any program, when I want to quan a book changing the flight to Friday, or there's some change bill now, all those things. Since
convenience in the doors,
since very easy for some of us. It's been boy kada dichi krayemba, but entum sun kada emba or yede ba emba ne jebe out of anger. To go across the chair was a plane of coffin. Tadichi oba bisanaba airline over that kind of thing. Into your kwaya your fortunately for us, unfortunately for us, and opanana. I mean, men do want him. In fact, near the men do parliament in China more parliament, but we'll be some member, more fee. Everybody was calling me Cynthia, many them brand a day, yeah. So now, no more. Until if you finally a crew from Namiso Charlie more around in tea. Into a baby, share baby, a more and padem or one, so it's now I can hear near Baswa. It's me to them one will be beside. Oh, no, but what's a Baswan come, Missy Debbie? You know, we're trying to call her. Then I cracked the joke. Now, one friend, no wife, and any girl in Chong Benny Foods, you know, so Charmaine Roff, your friend, no wife in here. Then Miss also is a basso, any girl, Miss Basso, or gay as dear Roff. If he not then, or serious. Then, Mippo, out of something I miss, now, one friend will be a young driver. Yen be young drivers, not your drivers and where young Kofu. It's yen be young drivers, the Obinian Baswani driver, and finally they got the driver. Okosheina. Or CM brother, we collapsed, wasn't a hospital. So, ya shorty Baswa, Yenia Baswa Uniho, Yenia Joa Uniho. Intin, what were we going to do? But Nyamena Doma, we got the numbers more broad, and that has also brought another issue altogether.
And no, maybe say, Omuko to a bunny be minority for now, Omu traffic channel. Sadia way, a be warm Rashibi home.
It's just unfortunate. But Manyan Kufu, me fat Emmy, the first person I met, I will never better a speaker. Me do ya na meti na me hu meti and I'm so what? Because speaker specifically said it or your secret ballots. Ma ye do impo no bi camera ko shame mpo ma worry hey from your side po no so we try and so you pan be say did you take a picture so no na me see me show phone do me share no we try no o se me share na me your of me try den. Inti opa out today bin me try I was a bit taken aback the inti me nye onamra no don prepo ken no jale Chobra, na sa ukra privileges since Chobra. Then Mukosha and Manyan Kofuso Krapo can both sides, even though you were the other side, we eat together. That Thursday, you should have come to the canteen. Yet one a boom is me per watch, is me per day, or be in a watch bakra, or be from the other side to me to be. It's a me poem, me catch me constituency, the politics, yanya tamfu. Nehen the other side of Crampon, ye yanyankofo yenyi binum ko school enyi binum nyini obu nkra nyina nko school enyi no bebia but they be share wo fie wa me dey bia it's not TV da meka me refinism boni mechanism we fi parliament says here menyin call Pan African Parliament mam guidelines na bibia ye ko bibina mentasa when I became the vice president for West African Caucus. Bibi na mentasa menye dwen hu mreko bibi akoye ejuma
all minority
muntaka krampo menye muntaka honorable Joe Wise Mike Yawafu MPP ina mechanism illeteracy honorable illeteracy ona make honorable illeteracy pa na da pado Pan African Parliament ye titi bo mre kwa mezi bana mezi bako mi set table he nyina ya tena o ye titi ye nyim NDC ye nyim MPP ye fi Ghana na ya ba ye nuanom we ate together ye pede ko restaurant ko titi a nyimpa on kokwa kwa na ato ne titi brand we sit together and eat and everything nti ye nuanom but me and my politics in chichen nti I always say nti me when I was shocked how could you do that nature picture says about out
or the bachelor say
yama yen party ni more important but you could to feel what even though there's a dividing we have one speaker no NDC speaker or ya bazo you was speaker kura or the henano and he gave a ruling that this is a secret voting first and what whipper it tried to whip
okay
but what's yen them ye fan whip ye secret voting na secret voting and they initiated it. Even at that kind of what this it took us more than 2 hours. They were battling over the box. Finally, speaker Nankasa, no box. What's the speaker baby Otsen? Oh, Adakan, speaker, baby Otsen, oh, Adakan. So speaker has to position himself such that, baby to go. But Obohu Nipan, who bought whether a bicha and the incha. Then this unfortunate thing happened. Na ehena yeshem brand ye bum brand do oya no ye.
Na ebinum call for sanctions.
I'm a privileges committee and I think I agree with them. Eyon nuasem o bibi already set precedents ama ohona krofoso watas because oya MPs koko to about kucha bransa na beji sky and all those things. And sometimes and trust in impediment maniska because they man transport. It is a transport if you rob bombo to mo na man transport you can we can I think it's a laudable idea because a certain brand and the speaker the midan one can in na me hunda was so big the way a speaker here did it all money no boy be hanging I am that was my ye Onyada one kaja mekado we can excuse one because one can't change them but this one it went back and forth for God knows when as it impo. And see, for some people to do that because of what's catching one leadership to exonerate themselves from the forwards or two it's just unfortunate. And Minkada was the CA Panko because was the CA so on for us to do that. I think there is disrespect my speaker number one. It's not about anything. You disrespect the speaker, it means he speaker not see them one my party in kada yen another is party in so kada 1 year. Me pede yen educate to women only here was in my speaker not to one. And I think it's not right. Yeah,
I say before parliamentary vetting, almost political party directive said they shouldn't take part of the ecosono. Inti na bia ni almost party ni kan yen na almost person almost show bibi so that say.
Sometimes body language po obetum akasamo obu ho say onimo bi a want to because of share any body language. Now I'm surprised there. And I'm happy this has happened. Obian finds you a lesson. There, whatever you do, it goes around and comes back to you. We did the same thing, Yeko to speaker. And it is the same thing that brought Mr. Speaker. Exactly. So why are you alarmed?
Exactly.
And here, even on your 1 or your 2 or your 10, Nina, Obi, or Obu, because I what we're paying. They ain't 2 on this line. And 2 people, according to say, in a chronism, more say and so you're deliberate, because and I chamber in the paper, and no say to the code was saying it to for the person to put the paper in.
And Parliament, what to abanas a rejected woman, I am
mafia on
mafia.
Because another beer. What you number draw? The same person I want to Abama, no cheddar was so about to myself with an because we educate the Delhi.
7 December, you quack or twaba, also the other
say, neighbor Macada MP no say nana. That is just by the way, but I don't think it no a very good as it.
I feel you share a new my this week, a war, Mrashibidrum. Bills be wo ya abani hia pa se mobegia to amendment bills no na eno be basics e betumi aboa yen for IMF bailout no but as usual still politics no and I say partisan politics no play role e wo ho and I know kwa me hu se Honorable Agyapong kroma plead with the minority say omone mu nyina nka mom so that ye betumi akọ IMF na Ghana ye nyina ye ho betoye I say because say minority no ene mu nyina numbers into no almost some can wo mrahye bebiem ho no ayedin eyesa na enye o mine na sofa
o mine no sofa but asam so eka ehu me sa enkan number 1 war constituencies and this year skirt and blouse or cordo papa that was last 2020 Agona West denye excluded. We got our fair share. And Pomotuma Academia, Agona West is in Bono Dosus in baby. Yamen or na dom na ye scale it through. Na ye boy any baby said, ye in Pobu Hoba Mitchell saying, na ye be only beside that part and obey and away them. Because, and me, so far as I'm concerned, minim ada me home. They explain and explain. And it gave us 136. Yeah. Nyame no ya dom ni nya independent candidate. Onya sympathy man. That is the word I will use.
Yeah.
Because Obia Chobaka dem record the other side.
Looking at what happened
to him. And strangely, I was one person who was talking to him almost every day. In a former speaker. I'll say it on air. From Cynthia, Unia Nansenenka, my friend. Friend Mr. Speaker, Obisa Wasi, or so what to say, Nati. We spoke to him almost every time. All the time because I put him the phone to cry. Into also an offer this week they are not pressure and doors until me do me phones in and it's saying I'm say Papa want to say me no way. Speaker really loved him. Minim connection and our me share them bisan, but anytime and I'm your friend who one corner. Anytime our friend be no speaker say, have you heard from your one corner brother? And I say, well, let me call him. I know what he went through.
Yeah.
Even before Boko independence, more go through on the constituency for the chairman on your easy. Inti looking at that and nearing Nampo was an ebeshe equation him and what the woman went through. Inti that's I end so I say because I'm mean or you'll be on Copacate and the men join this uncle. But Yamina or you know, sister may win a mamma, may win near my may win the baby and in a castle. Oh, was me win near my he was so optimistic. Though be when I may Yamina Domas or win so Miss Minnie also dear. I made them the alcohol any ye. Until for all the sacrifice he came back to us. But for him
and come watch them more.
In whipping out NDC whipping, Kobo whipping well, because he see annoy one day we have a +1. And she say, what ya more broadokra will get that +1. Into no yana why a little lenient. But on your man a year boo. Eka bills on ye nana done bill. On ye Cynthia Morrison, on ye chairman Sunny bill, or ye Ghana. To the ministers he wanted them, and somehow I got to Macade, it's someone a second because the ministers and were approver. The best the president will do is either go and nominate other people or they do the measure and they be whatever or make sure the way ministers to head those ministries and obey. But this one is for you and I, the Kayayo, the Mwache, and the Kenke seller. IMF na yerko, yina ne yaja tum de yerko. na ye wonyame nkiti bi so a oya ya oyde ye yansana IMF si mi zo ka oni bi beche o e mama o de mi sika meja ye dwuma me kampede mama me a o gom so otase nti oya ya kan elite fund wa kan wonyim ti oyde ma hono wo fo ma
but e be explaining na e fom for no so ati ase ba yen ko break mrases ya busuafo the dialogue and when you so a wo hwe e wo na 2 TV so no ene ya wade na Agona West MP Honorable Cynthia Morrison and
Mamle Morris
Mamle oh mama fe no mra mfimfini ho hu hia no pa
very
you ko break our buses here busuafo. Ebusuafo ya sama mo akwa ba eba the dialogue jumedie so e wo net 2 TV so na safe na wa join ye ne a bebre kode ne mom de aka ekire nso so ene dawson ye ne Agona West MP Honorable Cynthia Morrison na etwetwe enkomo ene anopai na mo messages kakra mo de aba e wo YouTube no menkenkan bi ma mo anzana mo abebo me Isaac Adams say good morning Abna, keep up the good work. Hey, where is our wine? Some catch us a baby some say for no wine or say a church to say Honorable Ken Beba watching you from Germany yada say or say Kwame good morning Madam Abnenya and your assistant as a palos no kano. How are you guys doing here? Hope all is well with you. Yes, Leonard Act Hest and also good morning to all the dialogue presenters and crew members behind the scenes. Good job done. Your program is very refreshing. God bless you. Leonard Ewo UK. Ahmed Kwachi or say GM Niklote and Sister Abna. It's good to see you occasionally. The NIA should do the same publication when giving the cast to them. Keep up the good works for Mother Ghana. Watching you from London. Yada say Lady Khadija. I say good morning, Awabna and Mr. Clote. Trust Mr. Owanhene is doing well. Yes, he is fine. Kelvin Kunedu or say this woman is beautiful, and I think he is referring to Honorable Morrison. And and so also so to be the audio about our YouTube na. Ya kan ho asem ono abonsa na yebeko break no na ye kasa about bills ya ehun hia se yensa kan a eni se ye de yamanyosem is it true Parliament
to them ye ka de bills ye ko IMF nyina yenyem man biase nyina oroko sikasam ekogoma nyama na bon orkosoro sika yedi bubu omanen oyedi ye free SHS oyedi ye nsu oyedi ye nyakanya yankanya bejidan do awondumen oyedi hen hospitals indruba dan wo se mofra medru nyu ho de menyina akoma oyede omanen obo the teacher for obotu wanka nurses obotu ejuma yefo nyina won sika obotu wanka aba na otua nti ye beye den na yetumi aye nyama akosoro no oyede ekọ ye penyin di awar enyi wo yitifie nanso nyama nkoye upapa so sika ebotu mu abo oyede nya kokudu na etum ka chem papa de papa ma abobra na ekodo ha na mo wedu iti sambo ma mo bekyerw papa so bi so de sisi anade ekọwar papa my ready me kwar even though menyen sisi anyama no onkoyi o papa baby so that abade na atọ a muso memfa bi nka ho because o papa nka nche ode ese nyi sky kwar nti jiska na fa kwar no chere ye irresponsible
yeah
o papa baby so ode abade na ewu a muso nso odo na fa kwar ebi ama atotam 4 na tam list na wode mo no ya hen SOS 6 okay no na to 4 da moto 2 aka ho anade etamne mintobi o papa system na 6 emi moto 3 uso to 3 na dikan fa wo 3 ne ba kirem ansa na medemeze na amon usande ebotum da papa nze ba ebikwa we nkoto nti papa ne se mepede mu hu me wa to ansa na dem na waye IMFC sikan meze ba mo na mom wo so abade nye won hihye ya aye nti wo gom na etonade na abokawa na de wusika no kofom na ese rekọ bank bebi se ode abade na ye measures e boto ho onya ada ye ze ko de won hwemanya measures bi nya abade ebia de bia ekogoma etonade ekogoma oh edidi atọ wache bi edi anapa ananom koko na kose ewi abret wa yogurt is na esi yogurt wi abramento kor atọ yogurt anom atọ bottle water kranom etwa wi abrekakra edi wache wi ya atọ malt anom eno malt wi etwa ebro na nkate do kon atọ dami nyame bi na yen in between na onu eyifi ho a hwerin ye won onu na ayemefise be ye fi ho na wetum enya space physical space a onwo so wotum abo hen ibinya bade yen revenue sayegigi ekwa na eba fodo a loopholes nyina ye besisiu na yetum ya gigi hen sika ne ye no ho so wetum ahwedo no ho so wetum wababobo hen nti da menyama na oye da na peyedziko na onu nchede ye bill na edukwa na parliament wa atum amendment chede ebie ye wa adwende nipakron monum bottle water onum sachet water obi boka kachampa des onum sachet water nanso baby o won galamsey wo ho nti sun sachet water no wo na poko testing what's the sachet water in onye papa chemicals wom ntampa epede eboa nanso oje be the example keko oje bottle water no onum sachet botu wayer nti why de pede oyer ansa na scanaba nti entwem ne fa bottle water isha ho another in between in we ndihwe asida bi esema ono mortar okay odonye bibia odeba snack nti yemfa mpo another yemfa abrobe bi isha fruits insha ho man na ye film na di fruit abesha ho nti dam no oye wakankan close by close wakankan like rubia na obi so wa punch hole wom nti yen ne dey na ye debate and we ye film obi so wa fada man nka ho na oza aka ho nti wo ye ndama ono na wo them technical know-how what ye the menya but obi okro a lay person on shede need that field but what's na na e can amendment e hu the damagidi be field on your right sorry Mr. Speaker onya wa attention and wa afro honorable na ka honorable Mr. Speaker me feel the clause A appendix B another day the mayor wo yes sane ye nedam na no so we debate ho obi so botum aso ba ka da be me agree with you yes sane ye ne day obey day no obi so aso until at the end of the day mo bi agituman no speaker bi say na ya wo nyina obi agitum the yes appendix A clause them must yes no fun wenya no chere one sesa yes yes fun yenya na ya sesa the man kakran no take a very long time
was a bit of one appendix back
question your friend the punctuation mark me osesa bibia bibia punctuation mark no won nye do ho no do ko eye ne is o do ye was no so e dey sesa eye ne I o do ye we o do nye man kitten wo embun it's not make dey ye won crofo wa specialize in it and we do all those corrections and sana we are finally wajatum ntin henze na ye konedi oye physical measures be a yezebot to ho. You be jay the madi, ye be jay the madi, ye be jay the madi, nay a day, ama young who saw her harry and a sicanaba, as a cow baby, will be so that a quandary never fiber to the macawan.
Exactly.
A church in name and sana. Consent to Macado bomb sentiment a commundia. As a county into a deca penny panicho, Jitundo that one or that.
And then a finance minister called China near them. Yeah. Okay.
It's my own French on Obacaja, me French on a mummo in break a crack home, me to a mobile that one is also key. Me show me books, madam scheme is each okra bank a crab boys and one cover. I will show one books, ma, or the chow bay, I will to the chow. Or the chow on your years on over more time. Or it one more time, so what watches no more time, no ye. On which a pada button one medi often collateral, as they can see our one day. Ana awana yeah it's case our word the margin and medisi ho na mezaje the misiki say I intument ya what on the margin but me hope the Ghana ye ndu ha oboton ye ni bibia.
Oh okay yeah enti no say I do stage bang
until day yeah sorry nyame boy ba sorry china until the final stage until kwaye ni nde ya no woji tuma no chede ye bo rise china so nde na china until ye wia no chede
moko di Easter
ye ke di Easter na minister so akwa coffee scanner ba ma ebe fi Easter baba na sika ba common fund ya wo su de sika mbe na adi nyina ye busy tuatua common fund ka wo na adi nyina
na common fund versus saying na emaye
Nishadan K papa.
Oh, okay. Ebeba. Said the IMF was
saying the minority films of a common fund, Baba.
Almost the assessors say I'm open the little opportunity, not just say, but capitalizing on.
But any now soon be a war pay little opportunity. Common funders one quite a
hard journey.
Apart from MPs, one common fund in upon District Assembly common fund. Oh, Nana was here gata kakra. You can't get in to your door, drainage and Jamuna money in auntie. Yeah, so good.
Yeah, as an assembly, Nejumana akufo-addo and disability funds so crowd one much and be a
disability fund or what was a
yeah, a hard journey. Well, I dear back so this week, I'm at Ghana Hanoma event for a year US Vice President here about visit Ewaha. I say I dear back when done initial partner say women entrepreneurs or move to me I expand on my business. They kind of visit now or they about Ghana no who say as so pebi wo at the man or mine.
Oh, we are see dorsum. It is a young president in the US. Every time we bring a president from Ghana, one background and a vice bar, Trump na one bar, but one upon bay.
Yeah.
At least that good relationship alone is a plus. Sunday say we fear no one opinion best or my woman and Pobu. Obu dem papa na me ma me odi no hunyi nti na mpanyimfo ababasa nti ono kekempo o plus nye de sika no ze brain nye de visit bi obebre bia no do chewa o da wo supo da ko so tum kache obi ade nti nya cheze ne keke but the fact that they choose Ghana almost every 4 years into power, that alone is a plus.
Yeah.
It's in honor no very good. And secondly, can be for Ghana, Besia for our bread power, Besia for 1 year entrepreneurship maybe on a different note. On what started a war, maybe you use that word into what kind of entrepreneurship or a day be school we keke. Mama buho school we and the girls are where we last 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, maybe in America. Your office and a young lady be fortunately this was friend family. Okay. Obey us oh yeah. Why you miss them Ghana most beautiful so whatever why you be that. Obey oton it's van into over courting him over to bring him lunch over to bring them. Their young girls are very enterprising on the offices. Obo hot on beats keke. It's office or daba. When you more party colors, why your party colors aba? Why you be biaba or if it in there on our way makeup, they just go with the bag. The kids pen also go around or booty or fee into entrepreneurship. Yeah. On year the Kakotina will be no office keke. Obey your team will fee 500. Obey one side, obey when you makeup as your party kekaba, 500. On them 500 and say every week be a onya nipa tour. That is 1,000. Yeah. It's your friend every week you bonya nipa krupa. calculate at the end of the month until they be at the office. Now the them so being a time I other things. In terms of me encourage young girls, there are a lot of you. If you go into it, because you may be will take time Mumbaruko school, Mumbesusaman, Oboko school, nay, more bank, me banking fuel, nay, more office be a time at the Bosham from an Poyano is. And he said, what kind of Bob one BCFA? A lot of Messiafu, Opedo ye baby, but also Miniska.
Capital,
Miniska. But in any in our Sikao, Yenning in an oiska. Into that from a bar, many young girls, but now a casa, ni Bibia no Yiskan sana. Bibria Jin, Bibria Jin, and any general Potinza, or Bogo Niska, or Kobini shop, in Tanya Felinia, called to me Gintane 3, or Ban. Or the internal baban. Sika the baba or baby were on Bafantare without Siko discover Bafantare.
Yeah.
Because I did go baby, I fake. I shall no bona. It was a baby to double the price.
Yeah.
And now one and half the price. And ye be at Abbey Juma. In sin, getting in I even your will there be. Be so perots my office. On the Zonana Sama, be opera office man car, but young girls be warriors. This is also about Buambisia far. Market women, you born one or cheap, Ghana is kind of foul macola, and your kind foul kanshi. A honor Malata market, a honor into your Bombesia or you're very good. But I may make kind go Bombesia for a me be semi, you may bobia, me bobia, but in Bessia phone because you're marginalized. Why them? Ehena ye mobile kissing in Tina, oh yeah, you pushing Bessiafon, but in Bessiafon be brace or where Boana was a boify, was a boa benin. Benin fully be also at the moment I be seen started or you jumo in scan, ne feed him, why relax. Because Bibia, Mammin was Kencity Media, Mammin obey. Inti, work at over one Bessiafon, only Jeden being for relax, being for some put in one effort, or but the boy Bessiafon are very good. Kaka young girls are will be a school now saying, job market, why it choked you. One boy, one I won't go ahead now. You're born for neither your one born, one, because you are start worried that don't see me hope a day. It be $60 million, right?
Yeah.
$60 million or is canceled and yes, Kabia. Or you sketch a number of for the charm of one another. Any Panados, and yet Ghana, African countries. So 60 million, minimum Ghana, Benyam. I hope they be at the chunk of the amount. Yeah, there was in your baby. Yeah. The visit is so, as usual, it didn't come without controversies. Controversy about a light and now you're called Jubilee House. Yes, a LGBTQ for colors. And I shop a ho. In Tima, many bow by no. It's a Koma obedient is centered around LGBT Nissan. I mean, him said, Bill, no. Private members bill something. Ewo mrashebebem committee no mo di nkomo bebre ewo chiri a yehwe no de di ka mo be ye ho adwuma ansa na ma sori sitting way. Me any da me ti on in fact me any da anufa kwa late in the night me bedan na me hwe speaker or YouTube na me hu de me ti do ka som do ko share so for na de ko share him so any da no ko share honza. But I think 3 days ago. And he was very emphatic there. It should come. But on by, because Okade, we be a committee and I was one chairman, Dombra. And it's LGBT. Oh, yeah, I am a Christian. So for me, it is a no. Exactly. For me, it is a no, no, no. Come on, obey, on you kuno, you obey. Only couldn't buy. I say, or a lawyer, and he met with legal people. Ghana near day. Our Nipa Bebre, young lawyers, and all that. Who couldn't you be now? Why do you have to come in? Minimums don't into obey, but I don't think she can push this down our throats. Not at all. I know the world is pushing, and yesterday I was watching. They showed previous Kufo. They showed. May he so rest in peace. Tamils na I think one position on it, and I don't think that I in fact lights me in pictures. Into me Porsche lights, no reason all the shisha light. Me who Ghana colors, na me who them rainbow colors. And you know something? Me I like rainbow colors. But for LGBT, major. Because me obi about me school, mama farmer wear a program, and me wear rainbow costume because me shows a rainbow colors. So we do a song, and one of my speech days, the whole concept was on rainbow. They wore rainbow, everything we did was on the rainbow. But because of freedom costume, the me use to be.
What I see. Sana na no me do could be a boy. I see go for the colors. Matter watching.
About watching. Rainbow colors. Some crunchy akra never girl. No wedding. Oh, you see rainbow colors for one of the outfits. So rainbow colors. And it was so beautiful. Yeah. So beautiful. Me sure that June who me sure the Chobaka the Munkrofwinty. But she was marrying her wedding day. Yeah. And I saw that in Tibeka Chamba girl that I like these colors. Also, mommy, I don't like the colors. Inti Demi gay assembly. Woman yen sheni holistically. Mean jeans the day you please obinti. Yabaka we should approve gay. We should approve lesbianism. But Mamri Kanyede, it starts from school. Yes. We should start educating our children. Exactly. They have no idea of Hagen, and children play with their private parts in school. Yeah. We should not underestimate the man against LGBT. MP against LGBT. I'm sure the main brave. No, but you be said, oh, yeah, then. Because we don't even know what they're doing. Made no fear now, we shall ban. Any more new bag girl here. Oh, houseboy and driver now. On one wash them of Ramana, they are so used to them. Even daddy and mommy, they are very comfortable. Won't be comfortable with mommy and daddy. Yeah. They are comfortable with the houseboy. They are comfortable with the house girl. Do you know why they are comfortable? Ebiana, Bibi and Kodo. But that is why they are comfortable with them. It's to come the age I am my maid. If you do a girl, I'm not a girl. But do you know what is happening? Me share YouTube, me a program being to me share me penyama or do. Now girls, it's what me a lesbian openly. Yeah. And now they are very bold. It's sad. Now cartoons are here. Cartoons now can say, why Barbie and Barbie are war. Yes. Yes. Cartoons and books, yeah. Now you're watching, you're on YouTube, children's channel, and then children's channel, educational channel, where you language, where you math. I feel that this place is good for my daughter, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. Examine, feed them page, another page. The next page in your Barbie and Barbie where you're wedding. Yeah. So you are busy. If you do educational channel, but in the educational channel, they are so smart. They've embedded the main I use word in all these in the educational channel. Yeah. In where the nursery rhymes are now, we feel the urban nursery rhyming. And children are so aggressive. They want to explore into who the imagine without you telling. She say, "Oh, you did an open conversation." Maybe boy, me you're born common. You call this school, me school na no one. And guy be reason, I miss. Abofre also be your bar, me school. I'm catching Abofre also be your bar, Maryland. I say, "Mommy, don't mind him. He's not straight to say BB." I was mommy, look at the way he walks. Me, he's not my friend. So wow. My son knows yeah, he knows. The opportunity to talk to him about it. And the things are only men you have no idea. They know, pa. They discuss. It was cool. Now, what Yen and Tien say, almost setting up clubs. It was schools, right from kindergarten, and they are recruiting Nkwalano into their fold. And she say, Ebia senior high school now to me now to me convince what down forbid there's an amount of money on the Bemau. The university in Ukraine and that is what is going on in Ghana. It's sad. Yeah, very sad. Parents have to take up the responsibility of talking to our children. Sometimes it depends on the home. Mommy, when to anything about sex, nothing. But now that she was like there with you, she take you to church, guide and everything. But for her to bring out those words, yes. But I know ombo ntinde e wo hona oba besia kador war no war benyi o war benyi na danyame ase oba benyi kador war na so war besia danyame ase because e wo hona Ghana nyi ba boy o the boy abecho that I want to marry me uncle be say number was 20 ko no nyi girlfriend na no 16 ono so nche dey or you stick to push into a relationship, but it's a serious thing.
It is.
I don't think Mommy, she hasn't spelled it out. Like you're saying, sometimes they won't spell it out. It will come in a, what do you call it? It's in a package, sort of. Until you open the envelope, you don't even know what is inside. But that envelope, when we open it and it is LGBTQWY, we would cancel it. That one day, I can assure you there. Maybe you get people who will abstain, but as for me, I will not abstain. It's something that I would, and I've talked about it. It will not fly.
Yeah. Okay, almost say human rights.
Human rights. In your bedroom, nobody comes there, so we don't even know what you do in your bedroom. Even that one will encourage that it doesn't happen in your bedroom, but we will not make this a law in Ghana. We will not allow it.
Yeah.
It's not on.
Yeah. In fact, girls be a omo ye Ghana for omo UK omo ware e ma mienu omo akwakoye IVF ama oba na wo na omo ne enkwala na emo ne enkwala be for the senate oba na oba omo ye lesbians say
it's devilish.
Yeah any demon na den
it's devilish, but my Christian principle or more than my political principle, because I've always said, oh, they won't ask you who is an honorable. Heaven honorable you. And Bible says it is appointed unto man once to die, and after death there is judgment. So I will not go for that judgment and say because of politics in I'm supporting LGBTQ. I will not. That one is a no. I will not.
Sure ni mo say sa bill no mo be ye ho adwuma na afa ye be ba na Ghana for ye nim ye stance dada, but the people, because they are powerful and they have money no gradually no kakra no money na masia no mo ye
money is very good. Obi obeka cho de sika nye bia no boa.
Sure.
And Nancy na Turkey share sika eda na obubu igwi ni nyina ko se bank wo sika na bank ni nyina ko obi ni sika ko Obie ni sika ko here brother o we me achu won kan sika o wo kan suban papa obeye nti sika ye hwehwe ye beja wako enyim kwase na ebeji achu wan ka sika achu wo wan coat mo wo kan ne papa oye na obra oboboy no wo show ne mba nti me ma sika nti sika here sika na yete he usike bia wo bia wo bank another of you ewu say sika no wa aka obi no beja ma nti we shouldn't let yem sika ndi yen enyim sika ni do ye there sika because me to say sika nti na me ye adwuma me wo parliament zumo school in your business for ba me sika me ye but me sika ndi menyim obi bia amre ye bia because sika ni ze oye de benya but ebeja wako
ene no youth na aba no so no se ombeto omobo ase na ombe ye adwuma kakra no madru certain level bi no mo pene so ompe quick money eno na e ma sankrofo we to me lure omo into their phone
na youth once kasi on was here designer na phones
are kese
na ntara kese na papa kese atana po no boy ezimpi na shako party kwentu mfa nkobi ho because obo no once what shall be or what about to social media intend to ntwa picture the same dress to social media number
now what of pressure ma ho some but kasana e wo say yekoso na ye ne youth no ekasa so that sa enema we no ye be ho afrim because LGBT for ni the money abre and ade ba kon so ye striking ne say see HIV prevalence rate e wo Ghana ha it is among them those people when HIV AIDS in the world so ntino e wo say ye nyina ye hwe ne ye hwe kwan ye be fa so a ye betumi ayi sa enema no afri ho yenhwe Parliament Ceciano enche na more rise this parliament me hu say aye very eventful o kan se mo be sorry bia no a eya na adwuma e wo mo so no dooso but mo be sorry no enema hodo ben na wo personally nka unya ya nka parliament be di hu dwuma ansa na mo akọ
bills ye oguho ya already prepare you for IMF. So far, no nyama order any table, and that will take us a very long time. Because in the next China, are very, very busy. A China crown share upon Saturday. If and which we are prepared for. In only nyama ohiam. In LGBTQ, me man kobeba. Na affirmative action. But affirmative action is mean by a bebre ankasa. But me hope that or a better day affirmative action bill also obeba.
Okay, and then bra.
In bra mbesiafo omman mbesiafo kwan to the parliament today or dey in a certain representation wo in here 30% mbesiafo in nyama bibria yeyem. Says here MPP or 20 NDC or 20 in why they 2020 out of 136 na obashe mbesiafo Obama mbesiafo akukudruma we move forward. Mbesiafo wadima ohia oba politics mbesiafo be brace robodo obebam because of akrobashishe na enentitwitwa na de menyama ba yemu bi o a
mo de mo ya de mu
akunyame no me na kudra eze. But the only thing is that I made day a lot of mbesiafo who into politics are very decent. A lot of both sides of the divide very, very decent and strong and firm. Young ones are more painful, more very strong and firm. In Minimde Jumansun Besiafon was a Mombesiafon Abadais and Benifo, on his head, and then Quadamanoti, or in Damnayame Boy. In Tiapequan Besiafon so over Dosso, not only politics, a Juma room, Nadamina Menina, over Dosso, in the starting from there, Eshe schooler, academically, what starts no Besiafon. Utumukwa no baby and woku from kakra, but in the universities and Besiafon so doso. Inti a pedem Besiafon will fill the market space. Utumbunya could do them, ye Besiakwa can do it. When your role models are over born some way to we drain him. So anything to push the woman, I am strongly for it.
Okay, and so any affirmative action
bill.
Okay.
I ended that on do stage oko no aba because no so corrections here. Ekwa na what's the one a disability for but all this is some they don't want to shame or baby one and benyifun na funny thing we be said the SMBC afund also parliament aba benyin na wo if you no for besi ambesha ho. We look at all that whether be a besi will be saying obi jina you know or ye azamana or benti and pedi discussing baby more dey be a pedi kodam line go to her enyina ebe junjun ho esi both in benyifun and besiafo.
Some people have said senka ebeya to say MPP for say seat ni bi wo ho no mo a e safe e mamo mo ye den a MPP be win until those ones no kam go to me aka say wo ne ha de emfa mo oba na nka oba no entumi emfam na
baby ambesiafo wo krasi sie nyina bo menyimfo na wo contest ambesiafo ebi ambesiafo wo sie akwa menyimfo na wo contest ambesiafo Inti yerife how it goes. On dame decision yerike. Nyame na meka no ayede me, but only a party ni decision.
Yeah.
Like baby today on a bloche or say che means upon today also on kobio. On kobio on your safe seats. Inti obe field and confield the BCA. On a blama kwanta also on kobio anyway.
Ever senior ebesia.
Oh yeah.
Parliament so manya ye. Honorable Baswa. Senior now udi kan na say obi a otai no ene ne bonkomo ne ade e wo mrahye bedwam sign na no ote ankasa e wo mrahye bedwam
on you be a make dem tanye ne bonkomo pa no chere meboa menye ne bonkomo ba don ye pa e wo ya shanty caucus na on tina baby a metin so e wo parliament yan sitting arrangement ne ma on shedant na but it's such a nice calm gentleman menye ne bonkomo once a while the day before obi wonu krampon this suit I know she something like some brownish something woman and black in a me and a rough crowd. Come so we want me to photo why in a
Thursday
Thursday we had breakfast together. We were together. You could not lobby together. It's in Crawford almost and because it was a long day. If it's a long day, you are able to talk to more than almost 200.
Yeah.
Who side na the other side in Yanapo because you can't take cafeteria doso. You won't come. You breakfast. You doso. You cocos. You doso. Thursday we had a caucus, we had breakfast, we had a long day, we had a break. All those events in ma nipa bebre kasa.
Yeah.
But you know your straight area, maybe a cut now where we maybe a office call a BB neighbor. Na say Morrison, maybe Sanyane ko another go back to you. It's a busy day like the Thursday. Back and forth, a caucus meeting so in the chamber. Into a cherry, into Thursday, is almost every MP saw him.
Yeah.
Almost every MP. There were one and is in a minion, but almost every MP saw Baswa. Almost every MP. Or a cow. Na mama many close here, Nick Constituency, the way I would treat in at the minion man into I remember now, Kumade. Look, the Lord is in control. And this primaries, he was sure to win. Especially was where in DC, one call and all those things. Now I didn't see maybe son. So he explained to me, and I'm saying, how can they do anyway? Me feel honorable. I am firm on the ground. Into the job, no more yet. But he doesn't talk much. But he doesn't talk much. Or smile, you know. Honorable to saying, nah, you know, he's such a nice gentleman. Neither way won't say dabi. Obi onymen. Na me on chair obi an is not a good thing. Obo hold chamber obi abati the way the chamber, but a very nice person. This one is cool. Or one ne anyankofo ehundo wo me efeni yanko bi pa ne zina. They be onyenam.
Okay.
Oh. They be onyenam to the entafo. To the entafo. Oh, it's sad because say Demi Friday, so yet a da what we pay in the young voter, and he would have died in his room for a very long time.
Yeah.
But I'm beside the driver dead, and anyway. But me to me blaming because young fathers more meeting bed 12. Muslim to me, she made my miss and America. It's me driving to Boma Boma the another day. Yes, maybe a phone call. But Momo went in there. I bring a friend and on fan. The driver and so you could Janet or not see the phone ring, but on fire. On my book inside.
It's sad.
It's sad.
Oh.
It's sad. Say Yanko on the time and Yanko on the man and but pressure with many more. And
yes, I'm good to your phone be can say about 70 to 80% of MPs in our pressure group.
Pressure more.
Yeah.
Pressure from constituents, pressure from the people. I will feel that you so much trust them.
Yeah.
Pressure won't pa. And they be a make a chairman yanko for day. My pressure obima say wounde in there. You'll be obeying him for by-election. And it's something I always only check MP and your MP into move able to me. But me and my pressure not too much. Sometimes you just let go. At to one dream, and you may obey. Not to one dream, but so as we have politics. Oh, yes, we have
and yes, in Yankopon fan cry and see.
Oh, you may funny can see.
But obey anything. We also Akiola. So good morning, Sister Abna. In fact, Honorable Cynthia Morrison is a God-fearing woman. God bless you, Mama, to continue your good works. I really appreciate her for coming to the studio this morning. Yeah. Considering the course of Parliament, they were born a home papa, because they see the people who pay not just a hell
over process.
Yeah, so more Mukala Jonas will say, why are most Ghanaians, especially the NDC, doomsayers? A whole vice president of the United States comes to Ghana for a visit instead of the nation being concerned about the positives to earn from the visit. We are rather reading negative meanings into the incident of LGBTQ. Why? Would that put food on our various tables? For all you know, those speaking against the LGBTQ are the core practitioners of it. Also, to me, say, or speaking no yes, well. Also, so na doing chira or de aba enono. Honorable enche na che say wrap up. Agona West, then na ekoso. man for me did say minim say o constituency no omodo papa anya sem ketwa because of how you relate with them. E den e go so.
Nyame adoma yegodo last 2-3 weeks they commission maternity block.
Okay.
Yes, my Swanson.
Okay.
Yako recess schools AC na chip compound ayaye na toilet facilities ayaye I am commissioning. Make sure they able to commission almost my way ready na.
Okay.
East so your programs be you better meet me there. Any executive senior I be share a boy and come a fun game, something very beautiful.
Okay.
Maybe a better say two but to a cover my hand.
Oh, more friend one year.
The new Muslims so and last Sunday any program. Ye both will rise so any imam Nadine I be share no so a program. No so a program I draw me chairman or a Muslim.
Okay.
Yes, a petty any I am fooling and I share near something very beautiful. And then ye I him for our bodom. Yepedia education, my teenage pregnancy, na we na daminya mana wono nom na nyama yenemban na LGBTQ we are kan wase minyina ye be education nye abodom queen mothers.
Okay.
Ye be shia na ya a very big day ba or today ye heritage month.
Okay.
This month of March no I didn't care but because of the way am I busy yeah that's April.
Okay.
It's a be heritage month in April. Na ye food bazaar be local dishes na de na ye nam do no ye chem of from here traditional food ye wi ya sana educate ho ye bi wo nya krom ye be ye bi wo nkum na ye bi wo abodom nkum zen ye because mo from an education won twakura
e wo nkum ho aguna nkum
ma me area mo from an ntwa nti ye koshi mo from an one parent nyina na wa me hu problem na teachers nti onu ye for nkum ina nya krom so ye the same thing ye wa bodoman e be bo nya krom queen mothers no nyi opinion leaders mbenyimfo mpo onyi mediba no yakra baba ba no ebi na ye nyi henemba ni akasa nti o ye big Easter is a very big event na mreye.
Interesting.
Agona West.
Oh, okay. Nice. Then I'm moving to aduane de member.
Bra. You bet sure your local boom pa kakono shi nyina wom na bra.
Very beautiful. Then I'm moving to aduane de member. Honorable Yedase Papa for your time this morning. Ebusuafo na just say e wrap up anesa. The dialogue do medie na Yabefa calls and sana ya sorry ebusianfo na wobetumi afre yen e wo 0240550899 0240550899 ye studio line no eno no so betumi afre na wo de wadwenche aba program yi eso ene ye din komo bebre ya kan parliament ya kan US vice president visitor de ba Ghana ha ya kan Agona West nsema hodo bebre me gidi ye se Agona West for mo hwe ye nti no so mo betumi Frena money atwetwe nkomo ene anope 0240550899 eno ene ye studio line onto so fra obetumi e de wadwenkyere aba na yakan ni nyina so e de amount 0240550899 0240550899 eno anope na ye ka kyerɛw se Cape Coast Castle, Abra, US Vice President by Nokoho, One Ogwa Traditional Council for once so Ekokushiai, and Gomochi Bebre and a course. Nina no Ghana, ya Mamreni and Manie, na ya de to international media no so na che so mahunu nya ekoso ewo Ghana mai emunti eno so ho asem ewo ho no mo a mamefa we say Emra Abna good morning. Or say Dr. Atifa. Oh, okay, I'm saying NIA 7 okay. Good morning. We didn't baby of free. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
But we didn't baby of free.
The DDF for make a cafe. Agona Pedro. That is Agona West Constituency.
That's right. Yes, you. Hello, Papa, it's you.
Mommy, and na mi shano. When you mapane, akumapa, oma, and batishu, and adoya, all your degree. Yami shano. And the power and then Yakupon Canebu. Now a bomb fire say Yakupon Mema Bibia could be on a degree.
You share that so Papa so free. Yeah, that's more like it. Yeah, that's so free Agona West. Also over to me afraid 0240-550-899. National Identification Authority assembly na already can. There then say now no call Parliament no more catch parliamentarians and they say aban etumi atwes kan okay mamifa call imra. Good morning, Udini baby afraid.
Hello.
Yes, me ba cho Udini baby afraid.
Kasazula bali.
Me ba cho yeti o.
Kasazula bali abana.
Me ba cho yeti o.
Macha fami aso kasazula bali.
Ante yati o, ante kasa yeti o.
Kasazula bali.
Because I feel about the need yati, nti wo de kan wasem why? Hello. Okay, 0240-550-899. Over to me, Afraid, and also so what do I drink? Abba National Identification Authority say cats no a care more best of over 500,000 no or more apprentice into Uber to me Aquajodia from Wednesday, April 5. Good morning, we didn't baby free.
Good morning, Sister Abraham.
Morning.
Yo, stab now, me pachochia. Mommy, man, watch it. Mammy, me who no cry, and me, you. Me, penna semma. Any said you would see Kata last time, me, Shiano, my sister station be now or Kata. The real met or canny Kasa, the real see 2-4. Me said, you can't fear cry, or year one son or ya one general. The registration for Kamekos word to register in Tiapo, Ama, Eddie Amano, Yamishan, if I said you would see Tiano. Yamishan and any more than Boma and Marty through Mayor Bema, but many Jima, Yamishan.
Yeah, that's it. And then, mommy, when you're constituent back. Yeah, that's a pass also free. 0240-550-899. Also be to me Afraid na waba program so. Na meka NISM. Good morning. Odini baby Afraid.
899.
Yes, I Odini baby Afraid. Lower TV is volume no na kasa. Hello. Mr. so free nia. O TV ni volume ni de no amana ba form. Na wati o ho e wo telephone ne so. Eyesa na ye benya clever conversation why na e ba sa se ye ti ye ho nka wo ayi ni mu aya na enye guy why Mr. Hada. Good morning, Odini baby of free.
Good morning, Pacho mo ye.
Ye ho ye pa won so ho te say.
Mo ye Pacho. Yeah, then after the mini problem na NPP for no mad back.
O say NPP for
me say me wo mama na oti on here that to me how they say NPP for mo oti region ba bia me no mad da do o ma.
Oh, okay. Oti region NPP for
NPP for no that I'm sorry, I'm communicator. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Okay. Free Oti region, and I will say NPP form penny for more Oti region or mother. I think say ada adebeba hanum no sa question we the beto na wa answer. Na omo homeless. Good morning, Odini baby of free.
Good morning.
Free.
Hello.
Eja Odini baby of free.
Madam Morrison, what home my MPP quite in Musa, but the automatic and before man, 200 Bianca. You check a Kunudia Papa. On one more day, none of these moments, one can also among people, they will start. But the communication I poor too much. That's it.
Okay. Yes, yeah, that's a cell frey 0240550899. Mama, do you say you saw on Mother Ade? And that's all so executive. And say Oti region Honomono. The 2020 election in Mukra. Good morning. Udini baby of free.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Fine morning.
But Udini baby of free.
But I'm a proxy. I go Federal.
Okay. If I show you too.
The proxy I go Federal. I Madam Cynthia. I thought you were Federal. My hand in Yasam Kitwa. Any maybe Kwesiba for or not a part officer. Now, I just was here, baby. When they acquire your cry, a placard on him. Mammy, no, I acquire hold on my hand. It didn't. Yes, the world said, here I said, never taxi rank. I can't see anything. Kakra can go asking a boy there about a soldier could read the sermon. The air man, they mention, non so to me. No, oh,
no, pa. Yeah, that's a pa. When your friend, Agona Swedro for no or more disappointed. Dear Ecosono, and our can't want so much on. Or me, oh, man, for no to Musa no pay or more and Gaza. And we are not result banner to Allah. Good morning, we didn't even be afraid. Good morning, Agyapong. Hello? Hello? Oh, Kafra. Oh, so much me afraid. There was some few minutes. 0240550899. Now also so odi abana anope. Ye bompa say mommy Agona West and here fana NIA for no office war. I was okay. And you say from 5th April Econo. Omo Kata come from 2022 ni na obi anko jenedi wo. Good morning, Udini baby of free.
If you are going to say blue.
Okay. If I tell you, it's you.
I'm going to say blue. I'm going to bring you.
If I talk, I say it's you.
Patrol, Mammy, Cynthia Morrison. Why you to my yesterday, I campaign for Abu was getting what you do 1 MPP, my papa, and Pesama, or my Nico, campaign for no.
Okay.
This say, this is just SP count. When you obey Amon, Nikiano, Hona never post Menina, and son will be Nikiano. Ignore it. Uncle, you're better man.
Yeah, share that's a pa, mommy. Anyway, dear, or champion, you must have because another was somewhere. What's in now? Why, yeah, that's a pa. And Agona was for my friend pa, yeah, that must say, Mufrey, honorable or final words now, and for you, Medina, I'm running.
All right, Mamma Kanye there, Otifun, what's the communication with her on Kodo?
Yeah.
Nti menye former MP on na menyemen ebi ameji MCO ho ne number na my friend no wa hwe kwa na obefado Agona West so ma wa kan nyina meti eje busua kwana na mate Wombo mpeye wo baby kakra wo ma ode ye Nyakrom bridge on nyem worry kese pa one started the war excavate contract as usual gidi obey if you're sinis kasem nti ono ba mo kwanta am promise the me riser onyem boko hwedru nya yakonya akrom ne yakohwe no we hu ekwana obefado na nyema kakra ye good aye ya yintumi nya wie ye roads kakra bi na on sheda nya very bad nti obi someday choose priority oya na mintumi choose no ye wo bobi kuma kwana na wasa ekura mabo me fado na me fer do ye mo kwan timitum nam da miss ti da mo kwani ho na do ye na was ana ho na do ye de ko hwe mo me nti onu nye kwana ho krom ne di on worry ye but the main road no zo kon onu menya to force and share baby nti ni ye hwe onu nye me priority sisia na abodom one auxiliary roads to be ho even though nye emina me road ye lobby no obeye nti so what does how your mampanyi na wa hwe mo ay road na me ze me call lobby keke no na ba ma kwata hwe mo be nti kakra na wa ka na ye bo hwe mo abeye nye road keke nye manketenketi bia wa ke bia but me mama ye nye de mo radio do TV do men ka me share people fun ko ti an me ka che ho me ka wa ha obi abeti nti me da se mo wo campaign phone ze me hwe won pa na me hwe ada me ye so public Ibu me feel that me koche penyinaze why don't go to social media then me koche penyinaze nti nyi obon in girls SP obon is in wabon is in America or why am executive nti menye nam
okay
ye bibia menye nam nti nye ni nyina no de me trouble to me hu de dem na me ya ampenyimfo because me feel that some me party am ho na no be abeti but individual adoyenism me feel that is not right there akoche penyinaze nti or there but to obi hu da akoche nyipa na nyipa no so ye adwuma to aba mam ana megwa se me me ya za ma constituency me nde on so sell what to aba mam nti me ya mampenyimfo me tum the whole constituency me ko round me champenyimfo nyina za across board every village yekoho mpenyimfo nyina ye make sure de ebo ay man mpenyimfo pa na young ones onye oroko de nya mpenyimfo pa na woto aba me say am ye onya aba 20 na me ye menyim NDC nyo menyim MPP nyimre che across board and my nature is that they be me make sure them will change your me bagam me hu abro me na voter region kwa me hu abro me maniska
okay
because me hu nda me maame you know and I love him bro na nkokora me hu na me nwaji especially one hand is soft the me na so na disease agor nti ye be hwe mpenyimfo na work na mo one program a ye be ya mo hon Easter ya mponti me da asipi
ya share da se papa Agona West member of Parliament Honorable Cynthia Morrison ena ye ne no edi enkomoi on behalf of the production team no Jifa Baku Kwesinensen George Sakwadie Focus Ejando ena Justice ewo MCR ye da mo nyina se mo boy chidom ema ne e de program no ebre mo mimidin abena nyaako kwekuma metene mo e de ma owo ahene entwe boasia ko nyame ya dum a ochina ye besen hia